This is war in the Pacific. American armed forces are reeling under the blows of a savage and cunning enemy. Pearl Harbor is a pile of rubble and uncounted dead. One by one, our island strongholds fall to the power-crazed Japanese. These are the faces of war. This is war. What price must we pay for one jungle island? How many lives must it cost for one small piece of land? For one building, Colonel Craig's command post on the island of BATTALION. This building was only a heap of mortar and wood, but to these men, it was to become a living thing, a powerful enemy that would destroy and kill before it would surrender its grim secret. The United States Army Engineer Corps will always remember with pride these men of the Suicide Battalion.
All right, let's plant one here.
I'd take it around the bend, sir.
Start digging here, Donovan.
Just a suggestion, Major.
If it ain't a latrine, it's a landmine machine, and I'm a-digging my way to work up the lead.
How about taking 10, Major? My feet are killing me. You know, this retreating's hard work, and the human body can only stand so much.
Remember that the next time you're at Mama Lily's in Benici.
I got to get back to Benici. Chocho's expecting me. I'm going to give her lesson number 4 in fraternizing.
Mama Lily catches you tooting her niece, and she'll decapitate you, and that can hurt.
Listen, how about that breather, Major? My feet are killing me.
All right, take 10. You may not get another chance. And look out for the sniper action. The Japs may have cut in behind us.
Hey, put your feet the other way. The wind's blowing right at me.
The fellow's secret weapon, his feet.
Use them right and they'll win us the war.
First battle's the toughest, kid.
A couple of times I thought I was going to get sick.
Had a buddy at Verdun. Used to heave every time a barrage started. Best heaver in World War I.
I think I'll drop my old man a few lines.
Good idea.
He's in that tree, Major! Keep busy!
Well, what are we waiting for?
Major, I'd like to take the boy back.
Okay. Hi, Dad. Small lull in the fighting, so I thought I'd drop you a note.
We just got the building up and the Japs swamped us. They had us outnumbered 20 to 1. We didn't even have a chance to destroy our equipment or the buildings. Dad, I saw men die today for the first time. Maybe one of my bullets killed someone. Kind of hope not. Tell Ma.
I think his folks would like to have that, Colonel Craig.
I can't send it through. I guess this boy didn't know much about censorship. Get rid of it.
Afraid he didn't know very much about anything.
McCormick, I want that headquarters building destroyed. Get ready for another assault at 1400.
We can't take it with the striking force we have. We've learned that. That building has cost us too many lives already.
Am I being reprimanded by one of my subordinates, Major?
No, sir. But an open assault is hopeless.
I want that command post demolished at any cost.
Then get me reinforcements, sir.
From where? Corregidor? Bataan? Those boys are pretty well occupied, you know. Get your men ready, Major.
We can't take it by force.
I'll make your objections a matter of record. I don't like this any more than you do.
Give me a handful of demolition men and we'd have a better chance than 500 infantry.
You think you can get behind the enemy lines?
A few days we could. They'll have us pretty well bottled up by then, won't they?
Yes.
They'll relax. Then we can move in.
You'll have to ask for volunteers. I can't order men out on a mission like that. It's suicide.
Men aren't fools, sir. They realize our position is pretty grim anyway. With your cooperation and certain inducements, I'm sure I can get them.
Inducements? What are they?
72-hour pass in Benici, 3 months advance pay in their pockets.
It's pretty irregular, isn't it?
Take about 3 days to put the plan in operation anyway. If it works, we'll save a lot of lives.
Bring me a detailed plan as soon as possible.
I'll get busy. It'll help if you get Lieutenant Hall to talk to the men while I do the paperwork.
I'll do that.
How long do you think we can hold out, Colonel?
Evacuation of all non-essential American personnel from the port of Benici began yesterday. Does that answer your question?
Very graphically, sir.
Two messages, sir. One from Captain Blair. He's withdrawn to defense position as ordered.
Anything about casualties?
Very heavy. And here's one from Captain Henry in Benici. Quite a town, that Benici.
Go on, Lieutenant.
Two newspaper correspondents, Wayne and Mason of National Press Service, request permission to cover action at the front. Now, can you imagine anyone wanting to come out here?
We need obituary writers, not correspondents. It's tough enough for us without exposing non-combatants. Permission refused. Wait a minute. You can give them another message. Tell them this island's a death trap. They'd better get off it, if they can.
Well, what do you know? We got pheasant on the glass again. Come on, get it over that pond. Hey, you forgot number 3.
We're the first ones in and the last ones out. The Yankee Tank Engineers. If a drink can be had, we'll find it, no doubt. The Yankee Tank Engineers. We'll push up a building, we'll tear down a hill. If the Japs don't get to their rations, well, we're the first ones in and the last ones out. The Yankee Tank Engineers. Oh, Margot. Hey, you know, a guy could get knocked off with all that shooting going on.
Cho-Cho'd never forgive me if I got killed. Well, you know, I bet she'd think I did it just to get out of marrying her.
Mary Cho-Cho, oh, this kid is sick.
Get a medical.
No pill's gonna cure this fever, Pops. Only matrimony.
Hey, one of those might have my name on it.
So what? You can't read. Was the old Harry dying again?
Oh, he's always croaking. For a guy who's lived through how many wars, Harry?
4. Not counting the 3 years I was married.
You'll live to be put out in pasture in some old soldier's home.
That's not for me, lad.
Leave them where they are. The ants gotta eat, too. Just had a talk with the colonel.
Oh, you bleeding doll.
He's looking for some of the best demolition men we got. Naturally, I thought of you boys.
Oh, sure it is.
Yeah.
Relax. It's a volunteer mission.
My dogs are just killing me.
You know, I'm reading the book, and I can't quit till I find out who killed the butler.
Of course, there are some compensations. Not bribes, mind you. There's a 72-hour pass in Benici. 3 months' pay to blow in that sinful town.
What's the catch, boss?
It's a rough job. The odds are about 1,000 to 1.
I'm used to them kind of odds.
Our chances are no better sitting here. We're outgunned, outmanned, and outhoused. I remember once in the Argonne.
Oh, come on, remember this, Harry. Who wants some of this?
I'll take mine.
You You might even get to see your girl, Tommy.
I got no right to deny her the pleasure of seeing me again. I'm with you, Lieutenant.
You jerks aren't gonna make any score without me.
As soon as I find someone handy with a machine gun, Marty, we head for Benici right away. I just check with the colonel, get my briefing, and Mama Lily's here we come.
Okay, okay. You know, this whole bit's a one-way street anyways.
Thanks. I wouldn't like you guys to think you've been pressured into this.
Oh.
The colonel might ask.
You know, I got a hunch we just had a snow job. No pressure.
You examine my head for rocks.
Volunteer, like my brother volunteered to get married. There's this girl's father standing over them with a .38.
As for me, lads, it'll be a rare treat to lead the gay old life again.
Yeah? Well, you talk a good dame anyway.
I've got some left and some to spare. The Yankee Tank Engineers. There's a drink to be had.
You pull your left flank back to this point. The enemy will follow you in.
Well, if it works, we'll be creating a corridor for you and your men along the coast.
After a few days, they'll stop patrolling that stretch. Then we can come back and pick up our supplies.
Still leaves you 4 miles from your objective, 4 very tough miles.
If only 2 of us can get through, we can still blow that building to the Imperial Palace in Tokyo.
Where do you want to cache your supplies?
1 here and 1 here. 2 caches at widely separated points. It's a good gamble, sir.
Lieutenant Hall, sir.
Come in.
I have the men, sir. They're getting ready to leave now. I've come for my briefing.
Major McCormick will fill you in.
I thought I was to be in command, sir.
I didn't tell you that.
Major McCormick wasn't even mentioned when you asked me to recruit the men.
Didn't occur to me to mention him. He was busy working out details.
Lieutenant Hall would like to drop out, sir. It's all right with me.
We're not playing tiddlywinks, gentlemen, or are we?
No, sir. I'm ready.
Maybe you'd be better off without him at that.
He's the best explosive man we have. He'll do his job. Well, Colonel?
Well, you should have quite a fling in Benici anyway.
I'm sure the men will.
Good luck, man.
Thanks. Hold it.
Hey, Pappy, old buddy. Now, what are you gonna do in Benici? Nothing but women there, you know?
Well, first I'm going to...
Why, you wet-nosed, bottle-fed pup. I got my training in the Casbah. Once you survive that, you hold a lifetime degree.
Yeah.
This will be our rendezvous point. In case we get separated, we'll meet here. Oh, Hall. You're not too happy about doing this job with me, are you?
No, I'm not.
Still check out if you want to.
I'll do what's expected of me.
That's all I'm asking. As long as you don't let your personal feelings interfere with the job ahead of us, I don't care how you feel about me. I make myself clear?
Clear and concise, as always, Major.
Good. Our lives may depend on that.
The odds against us are 1,000 to 1. The Major's at 10,000 to the same one. Slab will get it in the back, Miss Feller officer.
You said it.
Benici, here we go.
See you men later.
Yes, sir. 72 hours later, sir. Hey, how about that 3 days and all this beautiful stuff to throw in?
Look at that. Wait to start sharing my fortune at Mama Lily.
Oh, hey, look who's talking, Methuselah.
Hey, let's go check in, get cleaned up, then we'll go down the street and get cleaned out.
First in the class.
The Yankee Tank Engineers. There's a great to be had, we'll have it, no doubt. The Yankee Tank Engineers.
Push up a building and tear down a hill if the jacks don't get you the right.
No, not you again. No, please. No.
Benici calling Lone Star 1. Benici calling Lone Star 1. Report your position. Over.
Lone Star 1 to
Major. Hello, Henry.
here.
Craig radioed that you were on your way in, but I didn't expect you till later.
Well, my men were in a hurry. They really had those jeeps flying.
Welcome to Ghost Town.
Say, when are you leaving?
A couple of days. I've been organizing guerrilla resistance.
Any luck?
Not bad.
Say, I wonder if you can spare a man for a pretty thankless job.
I can? What is it?
I want someone to stick with my men. I've got to know where they are at all times.
Consider it done. He'll rule and regulation them to death, but he'll stick with them.
Thanks.
He memorizes Pentagon directives like they were poetry.
Oh, by the way, tell him to say the order came from Craig himself. Make it convincing.
Leave it to me.
Well, I see Mama Lily is still in business.
She's durable. She's teaching her waitresses Japanese.
Captain Henry?
Yeah. I'll see you in a minute.
Thought all non-essential Americans had been evacuated.
Oh, he and the woman photographer landed here this morning. Their plane was hit with ACAC and couldn't turn back as ordered. Before we could get them away, the airstrip was bombed. Result, no strip. No planes coming or going.
Get them out of here.
I've no transportation for them. Everything that could float took off yesterday. All I have left is a fishing junk for myself and a few men. Now, the best I can do is take them with me when I go.
I want them out of Benici before that.
I've tried, but it's pretty hopeless. Pretty rough up there?
Yeah, plenty. Get pretty rough right here in no time at all.
Oh, maybe we'll get some help. I hear the Navy.
There's always that big maybe, isn't there?
Konbanwa. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Konnichiwa.
Sergeant Donovan, Private Sikorsky, Green, and Novello.
Don't tell me I'm being picked up before I start my leave.
Special duty. I've been assigned to serve as your escort.
Listen, I don't want no chaperones when I'm romancing Cho-Cho. Now, I'm telling you.
Whose orders, little man?
Colonel Craig's. I'm to see that you do not fall into the hands of unscrupulous natives, that you do not become involved in altercations with the populace.
All right, Sonny. You can help us down the street.
I shouldn't have listened to my mother. I should have gone Air Corps.
Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Konnichiwa.
Cho-Cho, soldier boy, come.
Konbanwa. Konnichiwa.
Good evening. Cho-Cho, your soldier boy come. Must go home now.
No.
Come on. Mama!
I didn't know there was any on this island.
Girls.
No!
Come on, big boy. Oh, there it is.
Good evening. How do you do? Good evening.
Hey, honey, Cho-Cho. Cho-Cho. Nice to see you.
Darling, you have come back to me at last.
Where's Cho-Cho?
What is your name?
Valentino. Rudolph Valentino.
Oh, of course. Such a beautiful name. You have money?
Mon chéri, come with me to the cash bar.
I would love you even if you had half of that.
Mama Lily, how are you, sweetheart? Here's for the drinks, and I have one for you. Come on, sweetheart.
I declare, honey, you're the spitting image of a man I was engaged to in Savannah.
Oh, give me out of that corn-pone hominy grits routine. Last time I saw you, you told me you're from Sweden. Show me a passport to prove it.
Well, I lived stateside, didn't I? 9 years.
All I know is you rolled me for $11.
You crumb bum. When'd you ever have $11?
For example. That's so you won't have to Nicky Tim me. Making me awful headaches.
I declare, honey, if you want the kid...
Now cut it, you're gonna lose me.
Okay, you cheap hood.
That's my baby.
Here's to the ladies, make all our gold. Viva la company! They make old men young and young men old. Viva la company! Viva la, viva la, viva la more!
Viva la, viva la, viva la company.
Julie, where's Jojo?
Not no. She here before? Not now. Julie helped you forget.
Yeah? Well, I don't want to forget it.
Major McCormick?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you. I'm Peter Wayne, National Press Service. Captain Hendry tells me you're in command here.
That's right.
We came out here on a specific assignment to cover the action on this island. I can show you the necessary authorization.
I'm sure you have it, but it's out of the question.
We owe obligations to our readers. They have a right to know what's going on.
Write your congressman, Mr. Wayne. I'm sorry.
You'll be held to account for this.
I'm sure.
Well, hello.
That's him, Major McCormick.
He looks familiar. Pete, did you talk to him about getting through to the fighting line?
I couldn't even get through to him.
You haven't got what it takes to subdue majors, Pete.
Obviously. Man all battle station.
Major McCormick? I'm Elizabeth Ann Mason, National Press Service.
I've heard of you. You take pictures. Glimpses of the war as seen by a woman.
I see you haven't read the latest Pentagon bulletin. This is Be Kind to Correspondence Week.
Field majors aren't on their mailing lists. Now, if you'll excuse me. By the way, Miss Mason, don't try and leave Benici, or I'll have you thrown in a guardhouse.
This helps. Little. You're wasting your time and assets on the Major. His blood is ice water, and his emotions are cataloged and stored in a deep freeze for the duration. He's a fighting machine. A soldier's soldier. There's no time for weakness. And I hate his guts.
You have had a drink or two, haven't you?
That's well. Catch up with me?
This stuff's hitting me. What's he done to you?
Nothing. Nothing but be superior, strong, invulnerable.
You know, I think you envy him.
You're too smart for me. Get down to my level.
I don't think my spinster aunt would approve.
I like it. I should be all right here to have a little
I don't mind paying for tea, but don't make me drink it.
Look, watch it, will ya? You almost knocked me out of my chair.
Oh, you! You still wait for Cho-Cho?
I love her. Can't you understand that? You never been in love, huh?
390 times. You be 91? Maybe Papa Lily know where Cho-Cho is.
Yeah?
Now, Mama, watch him. You hear a place called New York?
Yeah, it's near the Brooklyn Bridge.
The one GI told me when I come there, he'd give me big presents. Big store.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't tell me. I'll bet it was Macy's.
How'd you know?
Well, you see, I knew it couldn't be Gimbel's because that's mine. Now, you go get Papa Lily and bring him up here. And I'm gonna give you Gimbel's.
The 2 stars.
2 stars.
Tomorrow is only a few drinks away.
You're very articulate. And a little crazy.
At last, a woman who understands me.
I'm afraid I'm a little high.
What you need is some air. Come on. We'll grab a hunk of moonlight.
How's it going?
All right so far.
I've arranged an escape rendezvous with some guerrillas.
You are an optimist.
And they'll pick you up on the coast road and put you aboard a junk.
Well, I'm not counting on it. I guess I'll go back over to the hotel. You see, the boys are having no dull moments. By the way, have you done anything about Miss Mason?
I'm afraid you'll have to wait till I leave.
All right, now where's Cho-Cho?
No parley Yankee Doodle.
Ah, you parley good enough. Now, where'd you take her?
Seattle, maybe San Francisco, maybe Portland, Hoboken, San Diego. You been maybe Pocatello?
Yeah, break a leg, will you?
Thank you.
Look, I'm not kidding.
Cho-Cho, nice girl.
Me nice boy. Look, I only beat my mother up on her birthday, and I never used more than 2 loaded dice in any crap game.
Cho-Cho get married next week.
Married? No, she can't do that to me.
Oh, she no do. Papa do. Man bring good present, take Cho-Cho.
Look, I want to marry this girl. I'll bring her good presents.
Jeep? Island man like Jeep.
Oh, okay, a Jeep.
Cow?
Yeah.
Goats?
Goats?
Chicken?
Chickens? Geese?
$100 for marriage broker?
Mm-hmm. You're the marriage broker, you lousy robber. All right, $100. But make it snappy.
You go get present. I see Cho-Cho daddy. Everything be Seattle.
That's Seattle. I can hardly wait. Hey, Paisan, I need help with something. Come here.
Sure, I'll help you, boy.
I'm gonna get married.
Turning to me for help on your wedding night? Which one you marrying? Here's to you, and to all who have been before you. May you all be happy.
Well, it's Cho-Cho. I just gotta marry her.
You little devil.
Look, I gotta get a dowry or something together. Will you help me?
That I will, you little rascal.
Hey, Mama, drinks on me. Set up a round at the bar for Bill here and the girl.
Going out to talk to him.
Am I being outright?
I'm a working girl, Chet. I came out here to cover a story.
Enjoying your stay here, Miss Mason?
Standing there in the darkness, I almost mistook you for a human being.
Next time you'll know better. What can I do for you?
Either get me off this island or let me do my work.
You leave with Captain Henry, and you can't go to the fighting line. Either a gallon of Chung's whiskey or a guided tour to Lover's Lane will change my mind.
I see why your men love you as they do. You're a commissioned robot officer, a bloodless facsimile of a man.
There was a woman who knew different.
I'm sorry, Major.
I have a job to do. Very unpleasant job. To lead 5 men on a mission that may cost them their lives. Whatever happens to us is inevitable, but I won't take the responsibility for your life.
I knew the risk when I took the assignment.
Good night, Miss Mason. Your lover must be frothing at the mouth by now.
We got it. Thank you, champion.
Oh, these goats smell worse than a herd of camels holding a convention. What are you doing?
Whoa, you leave me out here and your diary will be gone by morning.
So?
No diary, no wedding. No wedding, no honeymoon.
Oh,
no...
say no more. I'm with you. Let's go.
They're loaded. They'll sleep like lead.
No one can sleep through this stink. I got an idea. Aftershave lotion.
You gonna shave them?
De-stink 'em.
Stuff smells worse than a ghost. Shut up or I'll wring your ruddy neck.
Spread the papers, quick.
Well, what was that?
Tommy's snoring. Go back to sleep.
Oh, sounded like a cow.
He's having a nightmare. He's dreaming he's locked in a bar and there's nothing to drink but milk.
Milk.
5:30. Time to get to work.
Yes, sir.
When'd you last check with Blair and the others?
About a half hour ago. Everything's quiet. Almost too quiet.
Won't be for long. Think you can dig up some coffee?
Yes, sir.
諸君、ついに時が来た。我々は今朝8時に敵陣撃滅のために出かけねばならぬ。みんな頑張れ、8時に。晩日だ。支度せえ。これから行く。進め！
I was unnecessarily rude last night. I'm sorry.
I was less than tactful myself. Oh, Major, will you join me in a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. I'm having breakfast with Captain Henry.
Hello, Major.
You still smell goaty. Got them in your back pocket?
I got 'em parked on the road downwind, out of town. Lieutenant Hall, thought you might want to go along with us. Make good pictures, he says.
What will?
Tommy's going courting. He's taking Cho-Cho's dowry to her father.
Only animals go courting this hour.
That's Tommy.
I'll get my things and be right with you.
If something comes of it, you can be the bridesmaid.
My favorite role.
Bombers, sir, a whole mess of them. Well, there's not much we can do about it, is there, Lieutenant? That wasn't just a practice flight. Alert all units to expect a full-scale attack.
Yes, sir.
Too bad we can't have some of our men up there running their tails out of the sky.
Just had word from Captain Blair.
Cable company's dug in.
Are they under attack?
It's raining steel.
That means the Nips followed him in. Well, gives the Major his corridor anyway.
Denver Company calling Benici. Getting hot and heavy here. Got patrols.
I can't find any trace of my men. I've looked every place.
My man's with them. He'll bring them back in one piece.
Any news?
They're under attack, but holding. Relax. Craig will hold them off.
I must warn you that the transferring of military vehicles is expressly forbidden. Section Z6, Article 896721-B.
Quiet, Sonny, or I'll take you off pablum.
25 up base for miscellaneous expense.
You throat-cutting thief. Here.
Thank you.
When do I get to see my girl?
Mama? Come.
She's looking him over like he's tomorrow's menu.
I'm cautioning you that unless the necessary documents have been procured through proper channels, any marriage is invalid.
Ain't that too bad?
Look, this ain't a marriage. We're just setting up the deal.
Nevertheless, Section 12, Article 564-1. The Articles of War clearly state that...
I'll get her for you.
Beautiful.
Everybody come back later. We talk.
And leave all these beautiful beasts here? Nothing doing. We're not leaving until a legal and binding understanding has been reached. I need a book of some kind. Anything at all.
All I have is a dictionary.
Perfect. What do you want a book for? Perfect.
What's with the dictionary?
According to the laws set forth in this book and approved by the Supreme Court of Madagascar, I now proceed to draw up a verbal agreement.
In the articles governing contractual agreements while on active service...
Listen, you Philadelphia mouthpiece. Beat it.
Now
I mean it!
The Provost General...
Mean it!
I am now, according to the law, drawing up an agreement between the parties of the first and second part.
Man, those second parts.
Hold her hand, blooming idiot. Come on. Now, by repeating after me the words I say, you will be given mutual and binding consent to matrimony as soon as the chaplain can be shanghaied.
Gospel engineers, aren't we?
Now say after me. A doxography.
A doxography.
Noun from the Greek adoxis, inglorious, plus graphy.
I do.
And you?
A doxography.
Now both of you say. Hydroxy hexachlorodophenothane.
Hydroxid. Look, my leave will be over before I can say that.
As long as you're willing. That's the main thing. Now, before I pronounce this engagement e pluribus unum, is there anyone who wishes to object? Let him repeat after me. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. As is the American custom, you may now kiss your intended.
What gives? Now listen, we're engaged.
No kiss till marriage. Come back 3 days later with Chaplain fella.
3 days?
Young girl must fast and pray for 3 days. Then you come back.
Listen, I don't have that much time.
Jojo not be lonesome. He keep her company all the time.
Hey, no, listen, they can't do it to me.
Now, wait a minute. It's a time to fight and a time to use your head. First thing you do is to make a temporary retreat. Make them think we're leaving the area. Now, come on. Come on.
Craig's a sitting duck out there.
Hey, where is everybody? The hotel's like a tomb. Even Chung left. Packed a suitcase and left.
Chung left? Well, that's something to worry about.
What do you mean?
Well, those natives have their own built-in alarm system. Any of my men in the hotel?
No. And Beth must be with him. What am I supposed to do now?
Everything will be all right. You can stick around with us if you like.
Battery A, range 1,200 yards. Fire!
A Company, cover Sector 3. B Company, cover the left flank.
Captain Blair, A Company. Captain Blair, A Company, come in.
Captain Blair, sir.
That opens the road to Benici. Tell Beckman to move in.
No answer there either.
Call Henry at Benici and tell him to alert McCormick of a breakthrough. Tell him to get going.
Yes, sir.
Come in, Benici. Benici, over.
No answer, sir.
Well, what'd he say?
Just come in, Benici. Benici over. Then he went dead.
Sign of my men. I'd better get started alone.
What's happening?
Well, we're afraid they've broken through, Mr. Wayne.
What are you going to do with me?
Well, we'll take you with us as soon as we're ready. Start burning the records. Mama Lily doesn't know where they are?
Yeah, that's what she said. I think I'll try her again, this time with a little more persuasion. So long, Captain.
Don't forget that escape setup.
Yeah.
Go away, Yankee. Nipponi come soon.
For the last time, where are my men?
Japanese come. Oh, hide, soldier. The people no hide here.
Any Americans?
All go.
この部屋の中はよく調べろ。
me, soldier. Go, soldier boy. Boy's at Chocho's house.
How far is it?
No, not far by jeep. One fella lend me jeep. I take you my place. I lend you jeep.
Do something, will you, for Pete's sake?
Just hold on.
Well, do something.
It's coming to me. It's coming to me.
You look worried, Chet.
I am. The shelling stopped.
Yeah, I noticed it.
Could mean it's all over with Craig. I wonder.
I got it. What is it? We'll get him out to the Jeep. You go around to the side of the house and get her.
Well, I'm wasting away. Let's go.
I think we'll take the Jeep back.
No, your Jeep. Him belong to Chocho Daddy.
Maybe we better arbitrate this. Start arbitrating.
Chocho. Chocho, honey. Oh, we finally made it. What do you say to that?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you said it.
Get in, we're leaving.
What? But, sir, I just got engaged. I can't leave her.
Fellow, get in.
All right.
Why, you old skinflint, this Jeep's got a special motor in it. Runs on coconut juice, she does.
No. You promised good thou repairs and everything.
All right, men, the party's over. We're in business as of now. Let's go.
Leave's over. I still got money left.
We got no place to spend it. The Japs have just taken Benici.
What about me, Major?
There's still some friendly natives around. You'll have to contact them. It's the best I can suggest.
She might run into some of the unfriendly ones.
She'd have a fighting chance with us, Major. We could hide her somewhere.
We're fighting a war, not dancing a cotillion. Now, let's get going.
I'm not leaving without her.
I could shoot you for that kind of insubordination, Lieutenant.
Maybe.
All right. Looks like you get to that front line after all. Let's go.
Get the lead out. We've got to get to the TNT. If the Japs haven't beaten us to it.
I'm sorry it worked out like this. I'll keep out of your way.
Will you? After the job is finished, make your way back to this point. Get in jeeps and start driving. Guerrillas will pick you up and take you to the coast. Okay, let's go. Here you are, soldier. I hope you know how to use it. Seems all right.
Shall I go see?
Yeah. take the playthings out. Even a rookie knows better than that, Lieutenant. Or did you think you were in a bar lighting a cigarette?
That guy can cut your jugular vein with a word.
Let's see who cuts whose jugular vein.
Everything here, Donovan?
Yes, sir. Including this tin cure for a hangover.
Here, this will keep you warm. Gather around, men. All right, we'll work in 3 teams of 2 men each. Donovan, you go with me. Lieutenant, you go with Sikorsky. That leaves Green and Novello for the 3rd team.
You haven't told us the objective of this mission. Just what are we dying about?
In that headquarters building we put up for Colonel Craig, we built a basement bomb shelter. It also served another purpose. Some of our top intelligence records were kept there, including the names of some of the guerrillas on this and other islands, the manner in which they were to get their supplies and the delivery points. We didn't get a chance to destroy those records. For all we know, they're still there.
They might have found them.
Maybe. But we still have to find out. Now, on your right, as you go down the basement steps, you'll find some cement blocks. The middle one in the 3rd row can be removed. Behind that, you'll find the records.
If they're there. Man, this is a screwy war.
Yeah. Who do I see about handing in my resignation?
All right, we'll leave at 0200. That's nearly 6 hours. You men better get some sleep. We'll take 6 one-hour watches.
I'll take it first, mate.
Hello. Tied us to that post. Your private quarters, Miss Mason. And I do mean private.
I want you to lay off. I mean that.
Lousy censor.
No, he ain't human.
Okay, Donovan, I'll take over.
Real pleasant out here. Hard to think it, a couple of miles down that hill.
You better get some rest.
Major, we give you a pretty rough time of it, don't we?
No more than I've got coming to me.
I've been soldiering most of my life, served under a lot of men. You're up there with the best.
Thank you, Donovan.
I heard you come out here. I wanted to talk to you.
Lieutenant Hall will be out here in a minute, ready to battle me for your favors.
You don't fool me with that caustic tongue of yours anymore. I just want to tell you that you're in no way responsible for what's happened to me. It's my own fault completely.
Well, it doesn't make it any easier. A few hours I have to take those men out there. Maybe to die. Here you are, a reminder of all the things men want to live for. Yeah, even me. You make me want to go on living. Now that it's too late. You know what I thought when I saw you come back to the hotel last night? With all those leaves sticking on your clothes? I looked at you and I said to myself, there goes a high-class college-bred camp follower. Even though I knew I was wrong, I wanted to believe it. Even as I was thinking it, I knew I could love you.
I love you.
Now do you see why you shouldn't be here, Beth?
I'll go.
Better. Please.
酒の方だ。はい。ほな。負け飲んだねか。はい。ありがとう。
At 03:45, start back for the Jeeps. You should be there by 0500. Walk carefully and keep your gun ready. If none of us are there by 05:30, get into a Jeep and start driving.
Matt, what I said out there, I meant it.
So did I. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Keep thinking that.
You two sure did look cozy. You're glowing like a high school kid at her first prom. What happened to us?
I don't know.
Easy how you handle that stuff. I need firecrackers.
Man, I'm carrying enough TNT to blow up Mama Lily's black market ration coupons.
I'll forget that, Lieutenant.
Don't. Use it in my court-martial. And this. Had enough?
Only for now.
I feel good now, Major. I had to get it out of my system. The hell with that court-martial.
Over here, men. All right, it's 01:57. It's 3 minutes before we start.
Say, when you get to New York, you look up a fella by the name of Tony Bracken for me. You tell him you knew Marty. Marty the Gooch is what they used to call me. Now, you tell him I was polishing off Japs like I was getting paid piecework for it. You know he's gonna get a kick out of that.
You'll tell him yourself someday.
You kidding? Besides, who needs it? It stinks.
Well, you can wait for me at the Jeeps. I'll be there.
I'll wait for you.
Now, these hams were the last act climax. You know, I got a hunch. We're all gonna make it back.
All right, check your watches. It's 02:01. All right, Donovan and I will take it from the north. Lieutenant and Sikorsky will take it from the west. Green and Novella take it from the east. Get as close to the house as you can. Should make it there by 03:45. Those of us who get through. At 03:50, each team strikes. Remember, to do the job right, we've got to use explosives and fire. Any questions? And don't engage the enemy unless you have to. If you do, you can't expect any help. One of the teams has got to get through. All right, Novello, Green, take it from the east down the hill. Lieutenant Sikorsky, the west. Goodbye, Beth. Let's go, Donovan.
We could clean them out, Major. They're not soldiering. They're taking a moonlight walk.
That's a break. They think they got nothing to worry about.
Oh, this stuff weighs a ton.
It'll get a lot heavier before it gets lighter.
Boy, my feet hurt.
You should have left him home. Oh, I heard something.
Come on! Shoot down!
It's coming from the hill.
Yeah. Sure landed on Tommy and Marty. Let's go.
It's in the shoulder. Watch it.
Flesh wound.
I didn't even get to make a fight out of it. Man, that hurts.
You ain't croaking yet. Got yourself a puncture, that's all. I'll have to get some help and get you back to the shack. You can make it with that dame photographer. Wait here, I'll be right back.
I'll wait on you.
There she is.
Come on, let's move and get it over with.
Jet, Wally. Eternity will have to wait a few more minutes.
What will?
What are you doing here?
The patrol jumped us. Tommy said I need some help to get him back to the shack.
I can't do it. Those Japs will be on that hill like locusts. I'd just be sacrificing anybody I sent back to help him.
Let him lay up there and bleed to death?
I've got to. Maybe on the way back,
I'm gonna go back there myself.
You're staying with us, Green.
I say I'm going back.
You move and I'll kill you.
You're murdering that kid up there. Cut it out, Marty.
347.
Lieutenant must be in position by now.
Beth will be starting back for the Jeeps.
そうか。敵が来ました。みんな来い。おい、起きれ。白人見えたから起きれ。
Tough luck, Major. Looks like they're learning.
I don't know. The more men they send out looking for us, the fewer men there'll be around the house. We'll give them a chance to clear out, then we'll move in.
Now the fun starts.
Okay, Green. You cover us. As soon as you can, join up with Hall. All set?
Yeah.
I hope you make it, so Novello can bug you the rest of your life.
Okay, kid, let's move.
That's Hall. He must be in trouble. Get over there and give him a hand.
Get 2 dozen of them, Marty.
Ready, old-timer?
What are we waiting for, Sonny?
Lieutenant, it's me, Marty.
They got him, huh?
Yeah. He'd be mad as hell if he knew he was convinced he'd make it.
They got Novella, too. It's getting to be a small world, ain't it?
Take the window. I'll take the door. It's all right, it's just my hand.
I'm not waiting, Lieutenant.
I'll need about 3 minutes down there, Donovan.
I'll try and see that you get him.
Come on, you hardly stinking hoods! Come on!
For a bit there, I thought I'd fool that man at the pearly gates.
Quit your belly aching. You got at least 2 more wars to go. We'll be out of here in 1 minute.
Get the flamethrower. I set a trail of gunpowder. Never mind about me.
Always the hero, aren't you? Never mind about me.
Donovan's had it.
Any second now, Major. All right. Now to get to the Jeep. Come on your feet. Put your arm around me.
屋をよく調べろ。
Are you alone?
No, I brought him back for you.
Take me to him, Chet. Please.
Sure. He's all yours. He needs a stretcher.
Vito, take it on.
At this point, I'm supposed to say, bless you, children, and may all your troubles be little ones. But platitudes nauseate me, so we'll give it a real switch, Major. I hated your guts the first day I met you. I still do. Outside of that, good luck to both of you.
Lieutenant.
What do you want?
Thanks.
Come on, Joe. How's that camp of yours fixed for girls?